Yeah, I went to the store and bought some really cool socks that my friends have been asking me about. They wanted to know how much I paid for them, but I couldn't remember. I did remember that I spent $40 that day and that I bought four pairs of socks and a shirt. The shirt cost $28, but I couldn't remember how much the socks cost. This kind of problem occurs all the time, so I thought I would give a demonstration of how to solve this problem. I want to set up an equation that has all of the individual costs on the left side and then have it all add up to the total cost on the right side. So I have the shirt, which is $28, and then I have four pairs of socks, which I will label as 4P. Those should all add up to the total I spent, which is $40. And I have that on the other side of the equation. So now I want to find out what the cost of a pair of socks is. So in other words, I have to find the value of P that makes this equation true. So I need to solve for P by getting it by itself on one side of the equation so that I can tell what P is equal to. So looking at the equation, P is not by itself. It has a 4 being multiplied by it, and it has a 28 being added to it. I could get rid of the 4 first, but that would be harder because I'll create some fractions. So I'll get rid of the 28 first. Since the 28 is being added to the 4P, I need to subtract 28. If I do that to one side, I also need to do that to the other side since I need to do equal actions to both sides of the equations to keep the equations balanced. So if I do 28 minus 28, I get 0 over here, and the 40 minus 28, I get 12 over here. So now I have 4p equals to 28. Now I have to get rid of the 4, which is being multiplied by the p. So I need to do just the opposite. I'm going to need to divide p by 4 to get rid of it. And I need to make sure I do that to both sides to keep it balanced. So 4p divided by 4 gives me p. 12 divided by 4 gives me 3. And so now I have p is equal to 3. And I have p by itself, so I must have solved the equation. This means that the cost of a pair of socks is $3. That's pretty amazing. They must not be paying the sock makers much money. Let me check to make sure that that price is correct. If I plug the 3 back into the original equation, I get 28 plus 4 times 3 is equal to 40. 4 times 3 is 12, so I have 28 plus 12, which is 40, and 40 equals to 40. So the fact that they come out equal on both sides of the equation means that I'm correct. The price is 3. I hope you can use the technique from this instructional video the next time you forget how much something costs.